Hello and welcome to the latest instalment in the Geekology channel. My name is Trev. I am the Geekologist. You probably know that by now, but if you didn't before, I've now given you further knowledge. I was just looking at the latest stuff from the company that's very kindly sent me the latest budget in-ear monitors that I'm going to show you. They're Shenzhen Audio and their site is jam-packed with all sorts of stuff. Quick flick through there. So this is their site on Amazon, so that if you prefer to shop through Amazon, they're on Amazon, or there's the Shenzhen Audio sites as per normal. That's done that, and let's have a look at this. This will take the usual format, by the way. I will unbox it, I will listen to it, and I will compare it to a similar in-ear monitor and give you a blow-by-blow account in as quick a time as I can so as not to bore you. We'll go through all sorts of things. Just because this is a budget, it doesn't mean to say that it doesn't deserve our full attention, and attention to detail is what the Geekology channel is all about, my friends. As you can see, I've just released very polished, the usual anime type young lady there, as they're very posh box. Let's get this off. So this is the Truth Ear Gate in-ear monitor, and we've got that off. There you go. There's the frequency response curve pushed up at the front, tailed off slightly in the lower mids, and boosted up a little bit and flat at the top bit where I can't hear, I'm afraid, because I've just got a human being's hearing. There's no alien here, I'm afraid. If I can ever get these boxes off smoothly and quickly, it would be a miracle, wouldn't it? There it says gate. Not a bad looking first impression. First impressions last, don't they? Could be all the difference between you returning them and saying, oh no, these look really good. And in fact, I can already see that this is a nice looking in-ear monitor. I mean, this is selling on the site. Yeah, this is the this is selling on the site. This is the non-microphone version. It's selling on the site for, I think, £17. 17 quid. I mean, that's not bad, is it? And they've paid some attention to the design of them. They're my favourite type of in-ear monitor design, that olive shaped and contoured at the back. And I don't know if you can see that, but you can see right through these. That really is a nice looking design. Yep, soft effect cable. I'm told that these have a newish type of cavity, and that the ABS composite driver housings make these lighter and more rigid and better sounding. So there you go. They're the usual 78.78mm connection, so 2-pin connection. You can put your cables in them if you've got favourite cables. These look nice and heavy enough to keep these in place, but not too heavy enough to pull them out of place, and a nice soft feel to them. I'm told we've got some new ear tips. There are 2 different bags of ear tips. I don't know. I might have to have a look at the instructions. There's some instructions here in the box. No, there isn't. We've got a nice little case. Hey, well done for $16.99. Yeah, case. Crazy. It's crazy what these Chinese can do, isn't it? Really? Anyway. You know, as you can tell, I'm sort of fairly impressed already, and that's surely half the battle with this. Sound is subjective, and that means that the mind plays a part in this. So if everything is going positively so far, it makes one feel like the listening experience should be okay. I'm hoping it will be. I hate being disappointed with these things. Which ones, Trev? Which ones? Well, not the biggest ones, but not the smallest ones. Let's go in the middle and see how we get on. Quite short ear tips. They've said that they've done that for comfort, also for sound quality. Quite a tight fit, but that means they're not going to come off inside your ears, which can be problematical to say the least. Don't you agree? Funny, I got that one on much easier. Which one's left and which one's right? Left. It says it on the cable, which has got the memory wire at the top, making it an easy fit. Nice and comfortable. I like that. I'll have a listen and I'll get back to you. If there's anything of note while I'm listening, I'll let you know. I'm plugging it into my MacBook. Well, the first thing I can tell you is I'm listening to classical music, piano. These have a sub-bass presence, nice and clear. It's so good, I'm dubious. I'm skeptical. Let's hear some female voice from way back when. Let's hear some 1960s music from Cilla Black. See how they deal with female voice. They're sounding great. I can't believe it. It's past the female vocal test. They don't even feel like they're pulled back in the upper treble regions. Being an in-ear monitor, I can't hear myself talking very well. I'm probably shouting, for which I apologise. I'm going to listen to some brass band music now from the Brickhouse and Rastic Brass Band, the Floral Dance, which is a very famous tune from one of our Cornish towns, Helston. The Floral Dance origins date back so many years, nobody knows truly where it started, but it's performed annually and it goes on forever, obviously over the course of a day. Loads of people go to it. Anyway, I'm going to put that on now and see what that sounds like. This is from a single that I've done my very best to restore from, I think, 1978, so it's ancient. It's just starting up now. Lots of crackles. Sounds great. The stereo separation is amazing on it. The tambourine just sounds amazing in the background. They certainly have a reasonable bass presence. I'd say much more so than the last set of earbuds that I reviewed a couple of weeks ago. Moondrops, I think they were. Moondrop Mutis. Because these are in-ear monitors, they're less airy sounding than those earbuds. They're not overwhelmed at all by the brass. There's no brash brass involved here. We're okay. Let's try some rock music. Yeah, Mysteries. This is alt rock. This is heavy. Very strange stuff. Lots of distortion. I defy anybody not to be impressed with these for $16.99. I've got soaring, echoing kick drum stuff going on now. I'm on the verge of distortion male vocal. Everything can be heard great. I've heard enough. Have you? I don't know. I'm going to put on a comparison set of in-ear monitors. Some from CVJ, similar Chinese company, similar ethos. Build them cheap, sell loads, make them good. Where are they? Knocking around here somewhere. I'll put these on and have a listen and swap between the two. I mean, you're thinking for these sorts of prices, you could go into a supermarket and buy some cheap and cheerful in-ear monitors, and they're never going to be anything like approaching this sort of quality. So these are much more boosted in the mid-bass region, and they don't have that clarity. The bass particularly is swamping the presentation of it, and that's not to say they're bad. They sound great for the price. These are certainly going to be approaching the price of the Truth Ears. I mean, the Mysteries love the bass. There's lots of it in here. I mean, it's electronic synth based stuff, but my instant impression is the bass is what this set of in-ear monitors is about. And whereas the other ones, I think, have not so much of a boosted mid bass, but have got that detail and clarity. It's difficult to do these side-by-side comparisons because the brain switches itself on and off all the time and forgets what it was listening to and such. But yeah, okay, these are extended. So on a second comparison there, the clarity is because there's lots more treble and upper mid information. It's not pulled back in that region, whereas the other ones were. The bass is faster, but it has visceral presence. Air is pushing against my entrance to my ear canal. Switch that off and put that away for another day and another comparison. Have we got the olive shape is comfortable and it works. Truth Ear have made for $16.99 something that I cannot believe couldn't satisfy even the most discerning listener. It's sensitive enough that it doesn't need any amplification, no extra DAC dongles or anything like that are needed. Just plug them straight into your smartphone if you're lucky enough to have a smartphone with a 3.5mm jack. They are 28 ohms resistance, which is nothing, and 128 dB sensitivity, which is a very high sensitivity. They will therefore work well in anything. There you go, that's what I thought. I would say the CVJ that I did as a comparison was slightly more sensitive, believe it or not, and just as comfortable really, and they had better looking tips. But in essence, the Truth Ear had a lovely little bit of extra viscerality in the sub bass, not necessarily in the mid bass, but the bass did not overshadow all the rest of the information, and there is lots of information to listen to and enjoy with your music. And that surely is what you should be doing, is just sitting back and let the music take you to where you need to go. This has been another installment in the Geekology channel. Thanks once again to Shenzhen Audio, and thanks to all of you for taking the time to pop in and have a look at what the latest out there is. Until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, keep it real, keep it peaceful, keep it calm, and live a life of beauty. Good day.